everybody, I am back with another video. This is wrestling. WrestleMania is just around the corner. And I decided to do something about a little problem with another wrestling game. Man, I wonder what it would be like if they did a WWE anime, movie, or series. What would this match be like? Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. Or another Hajime no Ippo, where this time they're showing history of wrestlers. Much better. Hajime no Ippo 2. Wrestling King. I'm not straight to it. Before we start, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, share. Please don't try to leave a comment below. I'm trying to fix that, because the thing is disabled for some reason. Alright, let's go. For each time we have watched wrestling, from the time they had their cartoons, rock and roll wrestling, all the way up to Scooby-Doo and the Speed Demon. We never had an anime. Wish we did. But by watching the whole sport live action on TV or in real life, we never knew how wrestling would be, even for the games. For instance, WWE All-Stars. Ever since WWE All-Stars, you didn't know how everything was going to work out. And I mean seriously, how everything was really going to work out. WWE All-Stars started giving us our own champions path. Crazy, right? You win, you have to go back and fight the wrestler who beat you. I mean, if you win, you keep going on until the time you see the champion who holds the belt. That game is strange. 3 champions. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, 3 champions. Because tag team titles. I mean, you have Randy Orton as the WWE Heavyweight Champion. Undertaker, old school Undertaker, as the, well, how do I put this next part? As the World Heavyweight Champion. And, well, it's kind of strange, but it's kind of funny at the same time. The Tag Team Champions. Tag Team Champions. D-Generation X. For each of these parts of the game, you already had a champion's path where you face different champions. And like I said before, you have to compete in a champion's path in different types of matches. 1-on-1, triple threat, fatal 4-way. even for the tag team titles, a 2-on-2 tornado match. I mean, tag tornado matches are awesome because you have your partner with you, but you gotta be very careful how that match goes. I mean, it's WWE All Stars after all, and they have that similarity to Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery. I'm surprised I haven't figured that part out as well. Had the same vibe, same vibe. But like I said, you need a champion's path, like Mr. Orton here, Randy Orton, holding the WWE Heavyweight title. I need to look up this game, see what year this was, cause I don't remember him holding the WWE title around the time the game was created. I mean, who did he defeat? You know, seriously, who did this man defeat in order to gain the WWE title before this game came out? One of the champions in the game is Randy Orton. The Dead Man, the World Heavyweight Champion. D-Generation X, the Tag Team Champions. How in the world did that happen? Upper D and Bryan was the World Heavyweight Champion. And John Cena was the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Then, if I'm not mistaken, at that time, the Usos was the Tag Team Champions. Huh. Strange. Very strange. But yet, that's still a problem. Like I said, a problem with one other game. WWE 2K Battleground. It's kind of strange how you see Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Stone Cold Steve Austin going at it once more. This is a true Legends match right here. I don't know why they put this in their wherever section they call it in WWE All Stars, where they have the wrestlers face each other. I mean, old school versus new school generation matches. So, but yeah, look at this 2K Battlegrounds. What's about? Is it like you start your career in backyard wrestling and work your way up to the professional leagues? I ain't lying. Trust me. If you check and see how long it takes for you to wrestle from an underground subway station, that's backyard wrestling all the way up to the time they pointed to you to WrestleMania. Now, listen, to WrestleMania. Now, that's the professional league. Underground, fighting in the subway, backyard. Fighting in the arena of a highly class event like WrestleMania, I'm gonna say this: Pro League. It's like you was recruited by Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then was supported by any other wrestler who knew you were ready to fight. I mean, look at this. Craziest match you could ever see. Dwayne The Rock Johnson laying down the people's elbow. Do you smell what he was cooking that day? Laying in SmackDown, people's elbow, people's rock bottom, and raising that eyebrow. You know what I have to say about this? This is a series. This is a match that nobody should never forget. Why do I say that? I mean, first of all, it's well a famous match after all. I mean, can you and not only that, can you not see this? It looked like a car garage mixed with a gymnasium. You know what that's saying? Backyard wrestling, right there. Backyard wrestling and WWE roll into one, along with two superstars, Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Rattlesnake. But see, there's still something missing from the game. Was that, everybody? A belt. When are we going to get a belt in battleground. Hmm? We know we're gonna get a belt in 2K battleground. I mean, what, you cannot find a way? Hmm? WWE game creators, I cannot find a way. Vince Man, what's wrong? You was out of ideas to find some way to present the belt inside WWE 2K Battleground. You couldn't do that. For shame, for shame. It's like a little kid who wet the bed and trying to hide the sheets. How can you not put a belt in a wrestling game? Okay, it's WWE 2K Battleground after all. We're battling with everything we have. And not only that, to put to you in a way you can understand, it's like you're working your skills without even have to do much. You have to buy skills, like finishing moves and strikes and stuff, but still you're working your same skills that you start out with and building up to a higher level. You got the perfect setup with the backyard wrestling events until it leads up to the professional leagues of wrestling. The professional leagues of wrestling, come on now. But you cannot present a WWE 2K Battleground belt. Something wrong here. You know, I bet you they put me on the on the creative board for WWE video games. I'll bet I have the next wrestling game like that. I'm your boy Chris Blackthor Harris. I'm Black Thor. With my wrestling style, I can bring down the thunder.